Well, hi everybody. This is the first one I want to talk to you about. If you've never tried this, I recommend you try it. Now, what I read somewhere was if you take some foil, wrap it up into a ball like this, throw it into your dryer, it will act as a dryer sheet. Yeah, right, I thought. But you know me, I like to experiment, so what I did was I used some. Now, I must admit that I'm inclined to reuse my foil a lot of the time. If it's not too dirty, I will actually put it in the bottom of my sink. I'll put some dishwasher soap on it and very gently rub it, and then I will rinse it and dry it on a worktop. I'll just quietly take a tea towel and dry it off and use it again. So I had some of that and I rolled it up and I threw it in the dryer. Wow, would be what I have to say about it. Wow. Don't believe me? Try it. All right, the second thing I wanted to find out, I don't know if any of you have to use composting where you live. We do. And so one of the things that you have to do, of course, is to put your compost into a bin. I don't like putting into the bin just as it is because it's gungy and nasty. So I'm always looking for easy ways to deal with it. Now, one of the things you can do, and I do quite regularly, is one of the best things is an old flour bag. This is a flour bag that I have, and I'm filling it up with compostables. And then if you don't have that, some people use newspaper. And if you don't have newspaper, some people buy special bags to put inside their compost bins. Now, this is the group of people I wanted to talk to. I recently saw in the dollar store some sandwich bags. In fact, they're called lunch bags, 35 for $1.25. I thought, that's a good deal. I wonder if they'd work in my compost bin. So here's what I do. I take the bag and I merely fold it over like this. So now I've got it sort of looking like this. And this top bit that I folded over, I just take some scissors and I cut down one side just to where I have made that crease, and down the other side. Then I open up the bag, which is like this. Fold it on the crease that I made. And there I have a perfect little container. Now, you're asking me, does it work, Sal? Well, I wouldn't be telling you about it if it didn't. I actually can fit two of these side by side like this into my little compost bin. And I'm inclined to put the dry stuff in one and the wetter stuff in the other. This, by the way, is very useful because when it's full, you've got a handle that you can hold it by. This top section here, you can actually hold it and take it down to the compost bin. Now, obviously, there have been a couple of times where it was so wet, I had greasy stuff in it or whatever. It was so wet that I didn't want to risk picking it up for fear that it would all drop out of the bottom. It only happened once, I think. And that day, I just took the whole of my compost bucket with me. And when I got to the compost bin, I quickly then pulled it out and put it in. And I think, no, it happened a second time where I had some very wet stuff. And what I did was I took the bin down. I also have a regular liner inside it, just in case. Held the regular liner and turned the rest upside down. It all went into the organics. Really works well. And really very, very minimal cost. So I thought I'd mention that. My third one is one that you probably have done already. I've got very creative viewers. It has to do with seedlings and a toilet roll. So I take a toilet roll, it's that time of the year, right? We're starting with seedlings. And I literally halve it and put a slit up there, halve it this way, 1, 2. So now I've got 4 slits in the toilet roll. I'm now going to bend 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, so you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4. Just bend them like that. Then I'm going to take some tape and tape the bottom. Not a good idea to do that one-handed apparently. And then I'm going to tape it the other way. And now I've got a little container, which, by the way, I filled up with earth, planted some on March 1st, planted some tomatoes in it. Now, I'll let you know. Now, what I like about it is because I just want to show you this because some of you might like this as well. What I've also got is it's inside a reused salad container. And I've got one of those ones that has holes in it. That's this one. It's already got holes in it inside one that doesn't have holes in it. Make sense? And now what I've noticed is that as the water, I don't put too much water in. I put about this much in. Can you see that? Just a little bit. And I've got a paper towel at the bottom here. Just soak it up. So here's the thing. I watch to see the color of these. And when the color starts to lighten, I will know it's time to water them again. So if I see that the outside is lightened up, I know it's time to water them again. Quite simple. Get the idea? But very nice little seedlings thing, and I'll show you how they're doing if they survive. 3 little tips that I hope will save you money, and also that I hope will be fun to use. Definitely, you're going to have fun with this one. I can promise you that. So here's my question of you. All right, a couple of things. Number 1, do you have any incredibly good ideas for toilet rolls? Because I'm always looking for them. The other thing is, do you have any other clues, things that you do instead of using dryer sheets? Or do you have any other things that you use to wrap up your organics? Let me know. And last but not least, do you like to have this sort of video? And if so, remember to put a comment below and encourage me so that I know that this is worth doing for you and that you're enjoying it. And don't forget to share it with other people. Very, very important. Because the more we share them, the more people get to enjoy these sort of things and save money. All right, remember to look after one another, but as usual, remember to look after yourselves. This is Dear Mama Sal saying thanks for watching and bye-bye for now.